We get to learn about interesting places in Songkhla. We visited one of the museums and a few beaches. And we also learned some Thai words. For example, Aroy, which means delicious, and Chan, which means I, and Kun, which means you. And we learned about respect, and we respect others from different cultures and religions. And lastly, we get to know new friends.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to add some more information. Okay, the information from these slides basically shows the beginning of a relationship between one of the ASEAN countries, which is Thailand. And we hope the relationship between these two countries will grow even further, and perhaps we can have a relationship with other countries within ASEAN as well. So on behalf of the students, we feel that this is a very, very good starting point, because the students can learn from each other. And we also think that the exhibition that were held in this hall is very, very good, very, very nicely presented, especially the part where you have the list of ASEAN countries. And we would love to share these ideas when we go back to our school, because we think this is a very, very good start to teach our students the countries in ASEAN. We can also teach them not only English, other subjects like history and geography can be very, very useful for these kids. And in the end, thank you very much. Khop kun ka. Now back to Mr. Shahrin.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we have seen some pictures of activities that Dharma school students and teachers actually did with schools and teachers at Mahawachiraวุฒิ Songkhla School. I think it's kind of activity that other schools might like to do in the future, and I think that's a very good example of activity in terms of cooperation. Now I'm going to wrap up all the points into Thai. คุณชาฮาริมก็ได้พูดขอบคุณนะครับประเทศไทยหรือว่ามหาวิทยาลัยทักษิณที่ได้เชิญทางโรงเรียนมาแชร์ประสบการณ์นะครับแล้วก็หวังว่าคงจะมีความร่วมมือต่อไปนะครับในขณะที่คุณฟาฮานีก็ได้นำเข้าสู่กิจกรรมนะครับที่ทางโรงเรียนเดอร์มาได้ทำร่วมกับโรงเรียนมหาวชิราวุธที่จังหวัดสงขลานะครับก็ถือว่าเป็นกิจกรรมที่มองดูใกล้และก็สามารถทำได้นะครับซึ่งในส่วนรายละเอียดกิจกรรมเนี่ยทางนักเรียนของโรงเรียนเดอร์มาก็ได้บอกว่ากิจกรรมมีอะไรบ้างนะครับก็คือเริ่มตั้งแต่ครั้งแรกที่มาเยี่ยมก็คือเมื่อปี 2553 นะครับเขาก็ได้มีการเยี่ยมชมแล้วก็ทำกิจกรรมร่วมกันนะครับกิจกรรมมี2แบบก็คือกิจกรรมด้านวิชาการนะครับแล้วก็กิจกรรมทางด้านวัฒนธรรมนะครับในส่วนของวิชาการเนี่ยก็คือมีการจัดกลุ่มของนักเรียนนั่งเรียนภาษาด้วยกันนะครับก็คือเรียนภาษาไทยเรียนภาษาอังกฤษนะครับก็คือนั่นคือกิจกรรมวิชาการที่ทางนักเรียนของ2โรงเรียนได้ทำร่วมกันในส่วนของกิจกรรมด้านวัฒนธรรมนะครับก็คือ cultural activity เนี่ยก็เท่าที่เห็นในรูปภาพนะครับก็มีเยอะมากนะครับตั้งแต่กิจกรรมทางด้านการเรียนรู้วัฒนธรรมซึ่งและการเต้นรำนะครับการกินนะครับเรียนรู้การทำอาหารนะครับก็จนถึงการร้องเพลงร่วมกันนะครับสังเกตว่ากิจกรรมทั้ง2ครั้งอีกครั้งหนึ่งก็คือเมื่อปี 2554 ก็กิจกรรมลักษณะคล้ายๆกันนะครับมีการแสดงการร้องเพลงซึ่งสิ่งที่นักเรียนไทยได้สอนให้กับนักเรียนของชาวมาเลเซียก็คือเรื่องการรำโนรานะครับแล้วก็การพับใบเตยนะครับเป็นรูปดอกไม้ต่างๆนะครับแล้วก็สอนการทำอาหารซึ่งกิจกรรมทั้ง2อย่างเนี่ยผมว่ามันเป็นการแลกเปลี่ยนกันในด้านวัฒนธรรมและด้านวิชาการที่ดีทีเดียวก็ทางเดอร์มาสคูลก็คิดว่าน่าจะมีกิจกรรมลักษณะนี้ต่อไปเรื่อยๆนะครับก็ใจความก็ประมาณนี้นะครับขอบคุณมากๆครับ I would like to thank all the representatives from the Mar School. Would you like to say something? Yes.
we meet again. Just now, you have heard the experience from the students. Now I, as an administrator of the school, would like to share with you the view from the teacher or administrator point of view in terms of organizing this collaboration program. A little bit about our school. Our school in Malaysia, they used to call as SMK Dharma, or the English translation is Dharma Secondary School. It has an enrollment of 826 students, comprises of 76 teachers and 22 non-academic staff. But the interesting part about our school is that the intake of the student is controlled by the education department, and it's based on academic performance and special entrance tests. So basically, all the students in our school are selected students in terms of their academic performance. The composition of students are 80% of Malays, 13% Chinese, 2% Indian, and 1% other races. The school is equipped with a hostel that can have an enrollment of about 120 students. This is our school vision. SMK Dharma eminence becomes renowned globally, and based on this vision, we are always hoping that we can go into the global world, and our students will be exposed to international linkages. And this is the opportunity that we grab so that our school is renowned throughout the world. This is our school mission, to enhance excellence in human capital through quality education. So, this is the second part of our presentation, and in this presentation, I would like to share my experiences in organizing the collaboration program which was held in our school in February 2010. This presentation will try to explain in depth the concept of collaboration, its objective and aim, the planning and the preparation, the committee involved, the activities, and the assessment of the whole program. Till now, with Mahavajirabut Chanwat School Sangkla, we had 3 of such programs. The first one was hosted by Thailand in November 2008, where the signage of the Memorandum of Mutual Cooperation between these two schools. The second, as mentioned by my girls just now, was hosted in Malaysia in February 2010. Initially, it's supposed to be an annual event. The first one was in 2008, and in 2009, Malaysia supposed to host this annual gathering. But due to unavoidable circumstances, during that year, if I'm not mistaken, there's an outbreak of H1N1 and a great flood. Therefore, the schedule for 2009 was called off, and we host early in 2010, which is in February. And the third one, which was held last year, was in Thailand, November 2011. Now, to begin with, I would like to introduce the concept of collaboration and how we, Dharma Secondary School, being paired by Mahavajirabut School in Songkhla. This is, we are very fortunate that the pairing is made by the government of these two countries. It is a government-to-government pairing. In other words, we've been paired by the government due to the fact that there are similarities between our schools. And this pairing is done based on, I suppose, maybe the geographical factor. In terms of distance-wise, I would say Dharma School and Mahavajirabut Changwat School is about 150 kilometers away. Therefore, in terms of distance-wise, instead of geographical factor, it is easy for the schools to travel from here to Thailand or back to Malaysia. So that is an important factor. And the history of the school itself, made that the pairing possible. And then there's a signing of the Memorandum of Cooperation. As I mentioned just now, the pairing of this school is made by our government in the twinning school program. There are a few factors that made the pairing possible. Secondly, I would like to briefly give some information about cluster school, and maybe in this evening our officer from Ministry of Education will brief the teacher on cluster school. Our school is being recognized as a cluster school. It is a brand name given to schools identified by the Ministry of Education to be outstanding in aspects of school management and student excel. The creation of this cluster school aims to boost excellence in school and develop exemplary school. The aim of cluster school is to produce holistic students in terms of academic, co-curricular activities, personality and social interaction. Since our students has excellence in academic, and they are also very active in co-curricular activities, this made possible for them to be involved in other activities such as linkages and some niche areas. The school has a niche area which represents school characters. In Dharma, we have 3 of these niche areas, and one of them is English. As you all know, English is very important in our school. Formally, as mentioned by my student just now, the school was established in 1948. Our school before this is known as Dharma English School. This is the first English school in Perlis, and by tradition we have had many years of experience in English. Therefore, we choose English as our niche area. And during the implementation of the PPSMI, all science and math subjects are taught in English. So basically, our students learn English not as a subject, but also in subjects like math and sciences. For example, students in upper secondary, for example, they learn in English mathematics, additional mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology and English. So 6 subjects are taught in English, and I suppose with this you can see that these students are very proficient in speaking English. The second aspect of the niche area is the lawn bowl, and the third one is brass band. In other words, when the school name is mentioned, the public can automatically recognize, when they mention about English, the first thing they know is Dharma. When they talk about lawn bowl, they will know it is from Dharma. So these are the 3 main areas that we would like to be known as globally and internationally, and also throughout our country. This is some pictures of lawn bowl activities, brass band, and we have various English programs in school. As you can see, these are some of the English programs that we had in Dharma Secondary School. We have English during assembly, we have English Day, English Speaking Zone, English Corners, English Months, cohort assemblies in English. Cohort assemblies is different from normal assembly. During normal assembly, we assemble all the students together in one place. But in cohort assemblies, what we do is we divide them into various year group. Maybe year 7 or form 1 in one place, year 8 form 2 in another place. So in other words, we have 6 different places where they are only among themselves. So for one age group, they'll be together.